You do not have to be someone's version of perfect anymore. Let that sink in for a moment. You have spent so much time reshaping yourself, softening your edges, making yourself easier to digest, more palatable, more acceptable. And somewhere in the middle of all of that, you lost the truest version of yourself. Today, that ends. You are allowed to show up as you are, raw, real, unfiltered, and entirely your own. Authenticity is not something you owe anyone an explanation for. You do not have to justify your truth to people who were never willing to accept it. You do not have to remain accessible to everyone who wants a piece of you. Not everyone deserves a seat at the table of your life. There are people who will drain you, who will push past your boundaries like they were never there, who will take and take and take and still find a reason to call you selfish. Distance from those people is not cruelty, it is discernment, and you are allowed to exercise it quietly, without explanation, and without guilt. You do not have to be ashamed of every time you fell short of your own expectations. You made promises to yourself, and some of them you could not keep. That does not make you a failure, it makes you human. Falling is not the end of the story. Falling is how you learn the weight of your own legs. It is how you discover what you are actually made of. And every single time you rise knowing yourself a little better than you did before. So keep going, even when it is slow, even when it is messy. Keep going. You are allowed to be selfish with your energy. Say that to yourself again. You are allowed to pour into yourself first, to protect your peace like it is the most precious thing you own, because it is. Choosing yourself is not narcissism. It is not arrogance. It is not selfishness in the way the world has taught you to be ashamed of. It is revolution. It is the quiet, powerful act of finally deciding that you matter, that your healing matters, that your joy matters, that you are worthy of the same love you have been so freely giving to everyone else, and you are allowed to be happy, fully, openly, unapologetically happy, even if that happiness required hard decisions, even if it required difficult conversations, even if it required you to walk away from people you once believed you could never live without. Your happiness is not something you should feel guilty for, because here is what no one tells you about cutting ties. It is one of the most loving things you will ever do for yourself. You cannot grow new roots in dead soil. You cannot bloom in spaces that were never designed to hold you. Sometimes the most beautiful, the most courageous, the most necessary thing you can do is remove what is no longer living. Let it go. Grieve it if you need to. And then make room. Make room for something real, something reciprocal, something that actually has the ability to grow. You are not leaving people behind. You are finally choosing to move forward. And that is something to be proud of.